Peace. Today is September 21st of 2025, the year of the snake. And 70 years ago, I believe it's 70 years ago exactly, 70 years ago, on September 21st, 1955, Moses Wright Jr., Emmett Till's uncle, stood up in the courtroom and pointed out his killers in the Mississippi courtroom during a time when doing a thing like that is basically signing your own death sentence. And so, those who know me know that I'm into astronomy, astrology, numerology, all these types of things, etymology, theology, the study of creation, who and what God is. And like the sun that's shining at me, which is our clock, it's our ticker, time. This year has been one of my best years thus far. It's my second day waking up, getting some sun gazing, yoga, some movement within the body. But back to Moses Wright Jr. Those who know me know that I talk about my past life as Emmett Till. It's so interesting that I'm here down on my family land, and one of my uncles' name is Emmett. And one of my cousins down here is named Emmett. And here I am. Right? So, 44 years to the day after Moses Wright Jr. pointed out Emmett Till's killers, I joined the Army on September 21st of 1999. It wasn't until, I think, 2023 that I realized that my father's father name was Spencer Wright, that I am a Wright. Let me get right to the point. I'll be 48 next month. And sometimes we can lose ourselves. You can be so consumed with different aspects and areas of your life that you lose elements of who and what you are. So we need to work on ourselves, of course, mentally. Of course, I would say spiritually. We're here on a spiritual journey. So you have to work on yourself spiritually. But as you work on yourself spiritually, there is a conveyor of the spiritual part of you, which is your physical body. So you have to physically stay fit. You have to mentally become aware of what you are, who you are, why you are. So you have to put information in your brain. And just like the seas go up and down, our emotions, our emotional intelligence, this is all in there, all wrapped together to make up you. And so with that said, this has been one of my best years. And so you have to be able to use these elements in your knowledge to help to give you a driving motivation. So this being the year of the snake definitely was a year that allowed me to stay consistent. This is what I look like when I rise. And I would say in January of this year, I didn't look this way. I was more fragile than I look now. And I'm nowhere near where I've been before, but I'm on a journey. I'm on a trajectory, an upward trajectory. This has been one of the most, in my most recent years, which is the most consistent I've been this year. And I wanted to kind of share with you how fitness is quite important, because when you lose your fitness, you lose your movement. You lose your flexibility. You lose your ability to move and go about, right? But the interesting thing about this body is that unlike your spiritual journey or your emotional journey, these other things, you can't look in the mirror and see it. You can't look in the mirror and see a transformation. But with physical fitness, you can look in the mirror, you can see yourself transform. What that will do is that will help to improve your confidence. It will show you what daily hard work will do for you. And then once you begin to understand, wow, it's like learning another language, right? that what you put work towards, what you work for, you get. And then so if you can look at your body transforming, if you can see your body transforming, then you can understand, okay, yeah, perhaps this is where, now here's where it gets tricky, because man is trying to understand who and what they are, and they use religion to do this, but there's so many secret jewels that are hidden within religion. There's so many hidden things that people just miss. They so busy with the messenger that they forget the message. I mean, the fact that the sun rises and sets every day and people don't take notice to it. This son of God, this son of the nature, this thing right here, if we didn't have it, we wouldn't be here. You know, and so with that said, understanding that you can see the results of your hard work, of your physical work, you can see the work gradually of your meditation. As you begin to meditate and be in stillness, you'll begin to open certain doors that are generally closed for you. Those channels are off. So you have to turn those channels on again, right? The same thing with studying and learning. That which you study, you get sharper at and you learn. So what you put forth every day. And so where I'm at right now is I've essentially been using my fitness journey to tag everything else along. I make sure I do something challenging every day. So most of this year, minus, some issues I had in March that kept me from working out. I think I stopped for 3 weeks because of pains in my body. But I know I haven't missed a day since April 30th. I've done something challenging every day, and there have been many days that I didn't want to do something. And the universe is an amazing experience because it's always speaking to you. And I remember on May 21st, I remember this day, I was in front of a gym and I didn't feel like working out. I've spoken about this before. And I had the book Think and Grow Rich on the seat next to me. And I haven't finished the book. I've read through it, and the things that I've read have been always inspirational. I'll end up reading something, be inspired, put the book down, and go and actually be actionary in my life. So sometimes books do that to me. I may not finish a book all the way, completely, in one sitting, or, I'll go back to it. So I had the book there just in case I wanted to read something while I'm out and about driving. And one day I didn't want to work out in the gym. I just didn't feel like doing it that day. And I looked over at the book and I said, I wonder if I can read a paragraph in this book. And I was going through a breakup at the time. I said, I wonder if I can read something in this book. Will it motivate me to go in the gym and have a good workout? Now, those who have read the book Think and Grow Rich, you know that the book is not about relationships. It's about your relationship with success and commitment to your journey, but it's not about intimate romantic relationships. And so I'm going through a breakup, and I don't feel like working out. And so I pick up the book, I open the page to a random page, and lo and behold, it was something that I underlined in a previous reading, maybe a couple months prior, a month prior, and it said, disappointment over love affairs genuinely has the effect of driving people to drink and ruin because most people never learn the art of transmuting emotions of the strongest nature into, what's the last line? Into actions of a construction of they never learn how to transmute their emotions, their strongest emotions, into something constructive. And when I read that, it's something like that. I don't know the exact words, but something like that. When I read that, I was amazed. I put the book down, I went to the gym and worked out. So that's just an aspect of the unseen realm. There's so much going on here. If you just focus and try to add, what I'm doing now is trying to add the other things, like my daily yoga, my daily meditation, my daily studying, reading something, applying it, right? Doing these things to help improve the whole aspect of who I am. See, I have a unique experience, I think. Well, it's unique in a sense. I don't think I know I'm not the only one. Many of us come back here, but it's unique in that I know I've been here. I know I've been here before. I know I've been here before. I know I've been here before. And the lives that I lived, those lives are quite interesting. You know, Emmett Till. To have lived a life as Emmett Till. And to come back and remember to put that life together again. Then 2 years later realized that I lived a life in ancient Kemet. What this does for me is it makes me want to improve myself. I have to. Before I expire this time, I have to utilize this time, because we never know how much time we have. I have to utilize it in trying to awaken, fully awaken inside of this temple that I'm in. There's so many doors in here that are locked. I have to unlock these keys. I have to lubricate these old, locks. Get the vital fluid to go to the area to open up the doors, right? So that I can have the divine nectar and experience that we came here to experience. So this is what I'm working on. This is my ultimate goal. This is the body that I'm trying to build. The body not made by human hands, right? Body not made, the temple not made with human hands. This temple within inside here. This is not made with human hands, so to speak. It's made inside of a human body, but this is the temple. And there are doors and secret passages, just like the pyramids of Giza, the Merakuts of Giza. There are hidden passages in there that you can only reach when you get out of the physical temple. And you take your consciousness, and you go inside of a wall, and you read something, and you come back and you retrieve that message. Only the adept could get there. Most people have to use dynamite to blow it open, because they don't understand that you can actually go there. And there are places that I need to go. So this is my goal, or this is my driving motivation to get to my goal. All right? So that's my message for today as I stand in the garden. As I stand in here in the garden like Assar, the archer. We must be the gardener. But what are you planting? What types of seeds are you planting? What type of seeds are you planting? Just a question.